We are just a few weeks past the one-year anniversary of a concert event. 82,000 people attended, and an event that raised $30 million to help people in storm-ravaged western North Carolina. It was the Concert for Carolina at Bank of America Stadium, an idea North Carolina's own country singer and songwriter Luke Combs kind of came up with, and he got some help from fellow North Carolina artist Eric Church. But that event would not have happened had it not been for the Concert Stuff Group, a company out of Davie County that provides audio, lighting, staging, and production services not only for Combs, but other major artists. And recently, the father-son duo who run that company, Jim and Michael Brammer, talked to me about booking talent for that concert and offered a few words of wisdom as well. Check this out. How did you go about booking the artist? And you, mostly all North Carolina artists with North Carolina connections, pretty much.
Yep. Most of it was Luke and his manager, Chris Cappy. They had a huge part in it. And then Dad got the James Taylor involved.
Oh, so did you know James Taylor?
Well, I'd worked with him off and on over the years, and knew his people.
Right.
But I also knew that a good friend of his was very high up the food chain at Live Nation, which is also a good friend of mine as well. So I called him up and I said, "Hey, I need you to call one in for me." And, but the deal though was with Luke and Eric's manager was they wanted to invite everyone to play on this show. I said, "Guys, this is a Carolina concert, North Carolina, and we have enough talent in North Carolina to headline this." And if you'll
there's James Taylor right there.
Yep. Yeah. If you'll stop inviting people, I will bring James Taylor to the table. And then I had to call my buddy at Live Nation and say, "Hey, you got to help me. You got to call this one in for me." So yeah, it worked out.
Michael, you told me that this concert, and we're watching a slideshow here from the Concert for Carolina, this concert had a soul. Talk to me about that. What do you mean by that?
You could feel that everybody was there for the same reason, and that was to help our state. You know, everybody checked their ego at the door. There was no agenda. Everybody wanted to be there to support the state and raise as much money as possible.
Jim, the biggest mistake you've ever made in your career, and how did you learn from it? What did you learn from it that you apply to this day?
Well, I've had a couple of three really big opportunities and just turned them down because at the time I didn't think it was going to be a big opportunity. I guess I learned to not say yes or no at the first few seconds of the conversation. I've learned to digest, take counsel, pray about it a lot. There's been a lot of divine intervention in my career, Neil.
No doubt about it.
A lot.
No doubt.
And, you know, seek counsel from people that are a lot smarter than I am. I think my biggest thing about success is that I'm not afraid to hire someone smarter than me. And I'm not afraid to say, "Hey, you know more than I do about this. How about helping me out and let's make this happen together?"
Don't miss more of my conversation with Jim and Michael Brammer, during which they talk about how the Concert Stuff Group has become among the country's leaders in the live event industry. Jim will also talk about a project he is helping develop to bring more live entertainment to downtown Winston-Salem in the form of a new amphitheater. How this idea came about is just fascinating, and you will not want to miss it. Newsmakers, The Road to Success streams exclusively tonight at 9:30 on our new connected TV app, MyFox 8 Plus, which is a free download on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku streaming devices. You can also watch it on demand on the Fox 8 YouTube channel. And the audio part of this conversation drops in podcast form tonight at 9:30 on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcast. Just search for Newsmakers, The Road to Success.